He's fast, he's polarising, and he's back at the top of his game. With his latest win at Singapore, Sebastian Vettel made history by becoming F1's third most successful driver ever. But as the 28-year-old celebrated his 42nd career victory, we here wondered what was the greatest moments of Sebastian Vettel's young career. I'm Andre Harrison, and here are Race World TV's Top 5 Sebastian Vettel moments. Number 5. Vettel's first World Championship. 2010 was an incredibly competitive season, one that had 5 different race winners and culminated in Abu Dhabi with 4 men in contention for the title: Sebastian, as well as Fernando Alonso, Lewis Hamilton, and Red Bull teammate Mark Webber. Many had thought that Sebastian had blown his chance after an engine failure in Korea, but Seb winning the last 2 rounds in dominant fashion was enough for him to capture his first World Championship, as Fernando Alonso and Mark Webber squabbled with themselves behind the great roadblock of Vitaly Petrov. Sebastian himself made history. At just 23 years and 135 days, he became F1's youngest ever world champion. Seb's first Ferrari win, Malaysia 2015. Sebastian's final season at Red Bull was one of difficulty, eclipsed by new superstar teammate Daniel Ricciardo, the best of the non-Mercedes runners last season. Sebastian took his talents to Ferrari, and in just his second race with the team, shocked everyone as the dominant Mercedes team was beaten by a combination of pace and superior strategy. Sebastian was able to make his tyres last longer, and by stopping once less than his Mercedes rivals, he took his 40th career victory, and his first in the Scarlet Red, their first win since the 2013 Spanish Grand Prix. A moment of redemption not only for Seb, but a win that breathed new life and confidence into a team that had looked like a shell of its former self. Seb's 4th title win, India 2013. Sebastian Vettel can say he was the only person to ever win at the Buddha International Circuit in India, winning there 3 times. But it was the last of this trilogy that will always be special, as Sebastian completely dominated the weekend, taking pole position, the race win, the fastest lap, and leading from lights to flag on every lap, known as a Grand Slam. But not only that, it was the weekend that sealed his 4th consecutive World Championship, a feat only matched by Michael Schumacher. The images of Seb doing donuts on the finishing straight before leaving to bow to the car and throwing his gear into the stands are some of the most iconic of the modern era. Seb's 3rd world title, Brazil 2012. The 2012 season was one of the greatest in the sport's history. An unpredictable roller coaster that culminated in an epic title finale in Brazil, as Sebastian Vettel and Ferrari's Fernando Alonso were both looking to complete their hat-trick of world championships. After a sloppy start, Sebastian tangled with Bruno Senna on the opening lap, sending him to the back of the field. But despite a damaged side pod, Sebastian surged through the field en route to finish in 6th place, overtaking his hero Michael Schumacher in a true passing the torch moment to win his 3rd consecutive championship. They say all good things in life come in threes, and 3 world titles is a very special club, Sebastian joining that circle at the age of just 26, the youngest driver ever to do so. Seb's first shock victory, Monza 2008. I know it may sound cliche, but sometimes the original really is the best. On September 14th, 2008, we saw one of the most shocking wins in modern F1 history, as Sebastian Vettel took pole in the win at a crazy wet Monza weekend in a Toro Rosso car that still had Minardi DNA coursing through its veins. It wasn't just the fact he won, it was the fact that Seb had dominated from start to finish, being faster than superior cars with more experienced drivers. He looked like he'd been there for 5 years already. All the more astonishing when you consider he was just 21 and in just his 22nd career race. This was a magical, star-making moment that shocked the motorsport world. The Tifosi got to cheer, but not for the Italian team they first anticipated. This was the moment Sebastian Vettel introduced us all to his greatness, and we still bear witness to that 7 years later. Do you have any favourite Sebastian Vettel moments? Leave a comment below, or you can tweet us at RaceWorldTV. I've been Andre Harrison, and thanks for watching.